Peace, family. This is Dr. Sadiki Baye coming to you once again on Saturday to share with you what the Creator has blessed me with in honor of the ancestors. And every Saturday, I will bring you a different topic on the things that are essential for our growth and development and to rise above the state that we have been thrust into through oppression, slavery, through all of this craziness that was forced on us. So, prayerfully, what I'm going to share with you, or what I usually share with you, will motivate, inspire, encourage you to rise above all of that and go to another level. Now, I would love for you to review my other videos and let me know what you think about it. And check it out for yourself. Take what I've given you and build on it, because there's no greater feeling than self progress. So, uh, do what you need to do, family, to transform into another state of mind, our original state of mind as the children of the Most High. So check out the videos on different topics and pass it on, because all of us have something to share, as I usually say. So today is a special day. We're going to talk about universal truth. Wow. So put your thinking caps on, family. Put everything else to the side and focus on what I have to share with you, because this is some deep stuff and not surface stuff here. I would like for you to really listen and not just hear what I say. So, family, universal truth, it implies widely accepted facts that never change, that are accepted and never changes uh, over the periods. It doesn't change over circumstances, and it doesn't change over location. In other words, family, these are the realities that are accepted no matter what. They are accepted as true no matter what. So, universal truth does not change no matter what the situation is. It's always true. So, with that in mind, family, I like to share with you some universal truths. So, please open up your ears to receive what I'm going to share with you, and prayerfully it'll motivate, inspire, and encourage you to go head on to greater heights in life, because the universe is the limits, not the sky, but the universe. So I'm going to share with you some universal truths. And there's many of them, but the first one I like to share with you is you are where you are supposed to be. Right here, right now. All of us are where we supposed to be. So the key to it all is, can we transform and rise above where we are? Because it's all about cause and effect. Again, we are where we supposed to be. The second one is laughter and play are the keys to the foundation of happiness. Laughter and play really is the key to vibrant health. But pain and suffering are gifts of life. And what do I mean by that? That when you're paining and you're suffering, family, uh, they are the greatest teachers because it gives you an opportunity to find out where you are, uh, what is necessary for you to go beyond that. So remember we used to say no pain, no gain? But most of us don't believe it because when the pain comes, what do? We give up and give in. But always remember, pain and fear is what I really meant to say. Fear. Pain and fear are great teachers in life. It teaches you what you need to do to make the adjustment. The do's and the don'ts. The causes and the effects. So it's all good, family. Number 3, laughter. I think I said that laughter and play are the keys to vibrant life, to vibrant happiness, to vibrant health. Number 4, exercise and rest are the keys to vibrant health. Vibrant health is exercise and rest. Laughter and play are the foundation of youth, is what I meant to say. I'm going to get it straight because my mind is always speeding because I really want to get this to you, family. I really do. Laughter and play are the keys to the foundation of youth. Keep your youthfulness. There's nothing wrong with laughing and playing, you know what I mean, and joking sometimes. That's youthfulness. Keep that going because some of us is too stiff. We got to be open and flexible to keep our youthfulness. Exercise and rest, once again, is are the keys to vibrant health. Number 5, family, stay with me now because these are very, very important. Touch and intimacy. Touch and intimacy are basic human needs. Remember we used to say, hey, you feel me? Or how about this? When we greet each other, how we hug and how we really feel one another. Where everybody else, they barely touch each other. We are a feeling kind of people. So touch and intimacy are the basic needs, are the basic human needs. Number 6, remember this, family, that everything is impermanent. In other words, everything's changing. Even iron changes. Even iron changes. So let me put it this way. Everything that exists is moving, and it's moving at its own frequency. And if everything that exists is moving, then it's changing. And that's what makes life, or everything in life, impermanent. It's continuously changing. And number 7, that everything is connected. Everything is connected. Nothing by itself can last, can exist. No man is an island. No man stands alone. Let us not break the chain, family. Let's keep the connection with one another. Because that is God. When everybody's touching and agreeing, that is God. When the male and female principle come together, that is God. Why? Because you can create. Create what? Create yourself. Who's yourself? The children. They are the little you, the little us. So we are creators. And we need to hear this more often in these buildings that we call churches, mosques, synagogues, temples, whatever building that you're in. We need to hear that more, that we are creators also. Don't we create our situations? And we can make it good or we can make it bad. So we have the power because our father, or some say our mother, gave us that ability to change things. So let's be about change. Let's be about transformation. Family, everything in life, everything in life is changing and nothing remains the same. And what I mean by that is what we call self-evident truth. Self-evident truth is when you're witnessing things that are changing. So we must be about change. Like what's going on today with this COVID-19 and the flu and all of this, all this killing one another and so forth and so on. The forces are moving. So we can't go be about the same pace anymore, the same speed anymore. We got to step it up. Self-evident truth is acknowledging and witnessing the changes, and we must adjust accordingly. Family, this is a serious matter. Our Creator is revealing everything and everybody. So now you don't have to think about it. You don't have to formulate no opinion. Just pay attention. Isn't that a beautiful thing? Just observe. Because observation is the greatest teacher. So we must be about paying attention. We must be about focus. So self-evident truth is the things that you bear witness to. So let's be about that. And let's not, fake ourselves out. So family, the basic elements of humanity is to be um is to be let me see, how can I put that? The basic elements of humanity is to be exploited and celebrated. Exploited and celebrated. The basic elements of humanity. Because there is no artificial ingredients in good living. No artificial ingredients in good living, family. You don't have to mix it, flip it, turn it. Let's just follow the blueprint of our ancestors that they have been blessed with by our Creator, by the Most High, God, or whatever name you want to call it. Let's follow the blueprint. Let's keep our mind's eye on the ones before us because they have answers. Give them a reason to lead, guide, direct, and protect us through this life. We need, family, to be about universal truth. And the truth of the matter is we are the ancestors. The ones that are here today, we are the ancestors having a human experience. So we must keep the connection with the spiritual ancestors. I can't say that enough. I know you've heard me say that many times. But guess what? Repetition is the key to learning. Look at how we are today. It took a lot of years to get us to where we are. And we are very imbalanced. We're all over the place. And we got to get our balance back. And the balance is gotten through each other. The balance is to be received by the Sankofa principle, which means to go back and get it and bring it up and validate it. Yes, family, we must be about transformation. We must be about universal truth that doesn't change ever for no one. So, family, let me share with you some truths that will change your life. These are some things that can change your life. Here's some truths that can change your life, family. And there's many of them, but let me share a few of them with you. The first one is great success often precedes failure. Let me say that again. Great success often precedes failure. In other words, everybody makes mistakes, but the key to it all is, what did you learn? And if you've learned and you've overcome it, then how can it be bad? How can it really be a failure? It's all good. It's all good. How many mistakes did you make from the first grade to the second grade? But you overcame it and you graduated to the second grade, and on and on and on. So that's one. Another one is being busy does not equal to uh, being productive. We got a whole lot of people just moving around. They tired as hell and haven't even gained an inch. They're just spinning their wheels, chasing their tails, going round and round and round. We need to slow our pace down, family, and be true to ourselves. Make it real and keep it real. Being busy does not necessarily denote being productive. We have to understand process. It takes a process to get from point A to point B. So we must be about the process. And when you satisfy the process, you are a winner. In order to win, you must first be a winner. Yes, family. Another one, family, of truths that can cause you to change your life is you're only as good as the ones you associate with. Uh-oh. What? Yes. You're only as good as the ones you're associated with. And it doesn't matter if they're your so-called friends, your so-called biological family. You know, if you transform to a physical to a spiritual, doesn't mean that your biological family is going to go with you. So beware of that. That doesn't mean to hate them or to look down on them. But the key is, can you continue to move while the storm's going on? While you feeling uncomfortable? So be careful with who you associate with and what you associate with, because energy connects with energy. Another one, family, is remember that you're living the life that you created. Cause and effect. In other words, the greatest thing for me in life is we've been blessed with the ability to change things. Whew, that means that you don't have to stay that way. Things in your life don't have to be the way they are. You can change it. Wow. So why don't we take advantage of that? Instead of saying, well, that's only life. Well, this, no, don't do that. That's not only life. Life is what you make it, what you choose it to be. Choices. Let's make better choices. Let's be better strategists. Let's be better managers of our lives, of our life. And join like-minded people, and everybody goes to the next level. Family, life is a beautiful thing. It don't have to be the way it is right now. You can change it and make it better. What's better than better but better? So family, fear is the no, the N-O. Fear is the N-O, the no. Don't be like Job, the Job syndrome. The things that I have feared has come upon me. Fear no one but God, the Most High. And allow that to come upon you. Fear no one but God. That's right, family. It's an opportunity to transform. So can you keep on moving while the storm's going on? Again. Another one, family, is you don't have to wait for an apology to forgive. Whoa. These are some heavy duty things here that I'm sharing with you, family. This is not just uh, regular surface stuff here. You don't have to wait for an apology to forgive. And the hardest thing to forgive is yourself. The hardest thing to forgive is yourself. We don't have a problem forgiving other people, especially the enemy. We have a problem even forgiving each other. But the greatest forgiveness, the hardest to forgive is yourself. Stop beating yourself up, because making mistakes is all part of life. Making mistakes is it gives you an opportunity to overcome, to transform, to rise above. So embrace it. Do your best and let God do the rest. But you have to have a sharp discerning spirit to know the difference. So you won't be using emotions, the very thing that always got us in trouble. So family, another one is live in the moment. And what do I mean by that? Yesterday is history. Tomorrow is a mystery. Right now is all we have. So live in the moment. Do all you can right now. Not only is tomorrow not guaranteed, how about the rest of the day? So be true to yourself. Make it real and keep it real. And have no regrets. No more regrets, family. Show more love with respect for yourself than ever before. And then pass it on to one another. Doesn't it say love ye one another? It doesn't say love everybody. It says love ye one another. Those who look like you and think like you. First. Another one, family, is your self-worth comes from within. Remember that. Your self-worth comes from within. As it says, as within, so without. So if I know who I am and I see your without, then I can almost know what's going on within. So don't tell me I don't know you like that. And because you said it, you don't know you like that. Because energy recognizes itself. Remember going in front of our ancestors, the elders, they knew something about you right away. Why? They didn't only see you, they was feeling you. Remember that when we used to say, hey, you feel me? You feel me? That was deep. And we need to go back to that. We need to start feeling each other once again. Respectfully, lovingly, giving each other the benefit of the doubt, because all of us been had. And some of us are just more healed than others because we're about healing. And most people are just caught up into a whirlwind. But we have to be the examples. So everything starts from within, even rot. Rot starts within out. Healing comes from within out. Your choice. choose you this day, says the Lord, which is the laws of the universe. Family, life is short. Life is short. And what I mean by that is make every move you make and every step you take count. Every move you make and every step you take count. We must do all we can to fulfill our purpose and create a righteous legacy that will last for generations to come. And if you're honoring and representing your ancestors, you're always bigger than yourself. Always. So, once again, life is short, but it's all about what you make it. The last one, family, is change is inevitable. So, if change is inevitable and everything must change and nothing remains the same, then we must embrace change. Embrace it. Don't be scared. Don't be a punk. Don't be a coward. Face it and let it know that you're there now. The real you, the true you, the universal you. Yes, I get excited when I be saying stuff like that because it's ultimate energy. It's the energy that we need to embrace at all times. Universal truth. And these are some things that I just shared with you that will have an effect on your life in reference to change. So let us continue to change because most of us are fighting hard to stay the same. We're seeing everything must change, nothing remain the same, but a lot of us fight hard to stay the same. I ain't changing for nobody. That kind of attitude will change for yourself. And everybody's going to see it anyway. So what's the problem? Family, the greatest universal truth. The greatest universal truth is your fulfillment lies in thinking beyond yourself. Woo! That gives me chills to say that. Your fulfillment lies in thinking beyond yourself. Because life is bigger than yourself. The greatest universal truths. The first one is your fulfillment lies beyond yourself and thinking beyond yourself. Wow. I have a few more that comes to mind. And that is, don't be guided by someone else's opinion. What? Remember that. Don't be guided by someone else's opinion. Because God gave everybody a right to have an opinion, just like he gave everybody an asshole. See, I'm real, family. I'm real. But your opinions don't have to be my reality. See, family, if you know who you are, and you know truly who you are, everybody else have an opinion. So don't allow somebody else's opinion guide you. Let your mind guide you. Let your truth guide you. Let the ancestors guide you. Another one, family, is let's see what else I can share with you. You are more than your body. In other words, you're more than physical. Remember what a lot of people say, well, I'm only human. No, you more than that. Because our reality as the original people, the first people, the chosen people, we are the children of God. We are more than human. We are spiritual first. But for some reason, we flipped upside down and became physical first, human first. No, we are spiritual first. We are spiritual, mental, and physical. The others might be only human, physical, mental, and maybe spiritual. It is what it is. Everybody's not here for the same reason. So is that bad? No. How would you know the difference if it wasn't for the opposites? So stop telling the snake and begging the snake to stop being a snake. A snake is a snake at all times. It doesn't matter whether it's biting or not. It's just a matter of time. So, what are we supposed to be doing then? If we are the children of God, the Most High, then what are we supposed to be doing? We spend too much time being overly concerned about everything and everybody else. So, we must prioritize, family. We must get our priorities in order. And the first priority is self in your relationships with all others, and your relationship with universal truth, the universe, which is the truth. And we are the universe as individuals. Remember that. Some of the astronomers even said that a sun exploded, and we are the particles of the sun. So if we are the particles of the sun, and the sun is the light, then why don't we allow our lights to be? Why don't we allow our lights to shine? Let your light shine. We are the particles of the sun. So we are the light. But a lot of people try to put us in the dark. They're professional light, put your lights out kind of people. But they can try all they want, but they will not win. So let your light shine, family, and let it shine bright, brighter than ever before. So, family, no fake, but it's what you make. No fake, but it's what you make. So be real. Stop faking, stop pretending, and go ahead on and build a life. We are the greatest survivors of all times. We have to start building a life now, family. We got to stop just surviving. We got to start building so that we can be the examples and give the ones, our future, a foundation that they can build more on. But somebody got to come out of that lost state, that confusion. And let's start building a life, not just surviving. So, family, these are some of the greatest truths. There is no perfect time. Keep that in mind. There's no such thing as perfect time. In other words, don't wait. Right now is all we have. That's the time. So do all you can and have no regrets. No regrets. Don't wait for a perfect time because there is none. There is none. As a matter of fact, there's no such thing as time. There's only life. Time is man-made. So go ahead on and live, family. Live, live, live. Always remember that everything must change and nothing remains the same. Because change is constant. Everything, as I said before, everything that exists is moving. And if it's moving, it's changing. If it's moving, it's changing. So we must be about change because we are moving. But unfortunately, we're going in circles chasing our tail. We must come out of that state of mind and move forward. So, family, universal love is not only possible, but universal love is natural. Because if you're in your true state of mind, you are, family, a perfect example of what love is. Love is being. Love is not just a feeling. You have to be love. So love is possible because it's natural, and we are the natural. So love yourself, and then love ye one another. In conclusion, family, in conclusion, um, absolute truth. I just want to mention this. Absolute truth is whatever is always valid in the universe. That's absolute truth. Whatever is valid in the universe is absolute truth. It does not change for anyone. It just transforms. So, universal truth is true, or is truth that is always true. Universal truth is true, and it's always true. That's the most simple way I can give it to you. It is a fact that we exist, but the truth of the matter is that we are the children of God, the Most High. That's the truth of the matter, and that's universal truth. Be about universal truth. Represent universal truth. Family, I pray that you've gotten something out of this that will motivate you, encourage you, and inspire you to go ahead on and seek more of it and build on it and become universal truth. I love you. I bless you, and I want you to prosper. Do your best and let God, the Most High, do the rest. You got to know when to hold and fold. How do you know when to hold, know when to fold? You have to have a sharp discerning spirit to know the difference so you won't be using emotions. We feel too much. We must start doing and knowing and being. Keep your head towards the universe where all strength comes from, and never give up and never, ever, ever, ever give in, no matter how things seem as emotions, because everything is, always was, and always will be in divine order. God don't make no mistakes, but we do. But when you learn from your mistakes, it's all good. And learning can be painful, but you can't beat the blessings. So the challenge is to get to the other side of pain, because pain should be motivating. Pain is like I said before, fear and pain is one of life's greatest teachers. It teaches you to go over and beyond yourself. Be a team player. Represent the ancestors. Honor them, because we are. Keep your lights on, family, and keep them bright at all times. Holistic living is right thinking, right giving, and right eating. Family, I just want to remind you that my third book, It Seems to Me, and the subtitle is Things We Must Acknowledge, will be out within the next week or two. So look forward to that. I will send a shout out to you when it's available, so that we can share what we have been blessed with to take us to another level. We got in this mess together, we got to come out together. With that in mind, family, This is Dr. Sadiki Baye, your servant. Happy new life, happy new journey, and happy new you. Have a blessed one, family, and keep it moving with a purpose.